This is why going viral will hurt your business more than it helps it. Guys, this is something that I wish somebody would have sat me down and explained to me thoroughly. This is why I said a lot of information that's on the internet, people are going to be blowing smoke up your ass for as long as possible because there are things that you need to know how to do, and you won't know how to do if you've never done it. Right, but I'm gonna bridge the gap as much as I can. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, I'm FedEx Fearless. I built my personal brand right here on YouTube to over 600,000 followers in the self-improvement and dating niche, right? 600,000 followers on Instagram and another 900,000 on TikTok. So I'm not no newbie. I've been making content for over 7 years. And I will tell you this from the bottom of my heart, virality is overrated. Not only is it overrated, but I would argue, based on what I understand now about content creation and running a successful business, it hurts you more than it helps you. I'm gonna explain to you why. When you go viral, right, what ends up happening is, and I consider virality anything over 1 million views. If you got 1 million views, that video went viral. 1 million people saw it. So 1 million views, right? And this is gonna break a lot of you guys' heart, but I'm telling you this shit, if you really wanna make some fucking money, you wanna make some money or you wanna have clout? This is why I tell my students all the time. Do y'all wanna make money or do you wanna have clout? Pick which one you want. If you wanna be a goofball chasing clicks and views, go ahead and do that. I can show you how to go viral. I've gone viral several times. Did it add anything to my bottom line? Absolutely fucking not. Okay, the shit that made me the most amount of money, what took me to 7 figures, wasn't virality. It was the core message of helping people. And I will save you the stress of trying to even go viral because I would argue that it's counterproductive. It will do you more harm than good. When you get 1 million views, right, in a specific subject or in a specific niche, talking about something specific, this is top of funnel content, right? That means it appeals to a lot of people. Yes, this is what the algorithms reward, right? The algorithms reward top of funnel content that appeals to a lot of people by showing it to a lot of people. This is great. And you get the dopamine of getting a lot of views, you get the praise, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, top of funnel content very rarely trickles down to your target audience. I'm telling you motherfuckers, please pay attention to this video. This will save you a fuck ton of money, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, right? Very rarely does top of funnel content funnel down to your target audience. I've always told you guys who have a personal brand, you want to build a personal brand. Your goal is to help a qualified, financially qualified avatar, right? You want to help a financially qualified avatar. So your mission statement should be, I help financially qualified demographical avatar solve a specific pain point, right? This is it. You help a financially qualified avatar solve a specific pain point. Financially qualified avatars, let me just turn this off because I hate this glare, guys. My bad with the glare. It's what you call it. It's super dark in here, but if it's not gonna work, right? I'd rather be dark than y'all can't see the board, right? So y'all can get this shit. This is important information. I help financially qualified. Let me turn this one on. 1 second, guys. Let me just turn this one on. This one could still be on. So I help financially qualified avatar solve a specific problem. You're helping them overcome a specific pain point, right? Now, top of funnel content very rarely goes down and hits these people. These people, your target audience, are usually financially qualified. You should be trying to solve problems for a financially qualified avatar. These motherfuckers don't got time to be sold on some bullshit. I've gotten quite a bit of students from my business channel that has less than 5,000 subs. Why is that? Because I'm talking to a specific avatar, helping you guys solve a specific problem. This is the funnel. What I'm teaching you guys, I'm actually doing. Okay? And for those of you guys who don't know, I have an inner circle mentorship where I coach men, helping them build their personal brands to 6 figures and up. Right? If that's something that you would want, I have a free training coming up tomorrow. There's going to be a link in the description and pinned comments. Right? It's a free live training on how to get started with your personal brand, what systems that you can use to monetize, how to find your voice. But you got to be somebody that already has a career or a job. You got to be making $5,000 a month, right? And you have to be ready to work hard. The free training is tomorrow. Make sure you're there. Link in the description and pinned comments. But the same thing that I do on these videos is what I'm teaching you guys to do. Your financially qualified avatar does not have time to sit up there and they need to be entertained for 30 seconds to get the point. Usually people with higher intellect that have money they want information. They want information. They want to make a decision and figure out if you're the right fit or not. They don't like all those gimmicks. I always tell my students, imagine you're trying to sell me into your program. I am the perfect example of who your target audience is. People with money, or at least middle to upper middle class. Upper middle class to upper middle class people don't have fucking time to be sitting up there on fucking TikTok every fucking hour. They don't have time to be sitting up there watching reels all fucking day. The people you're trying to sell to are not gonna be sitting up there watching bullshit. They're getting money. I had to learn this the hard way. So fuck all this bullshit ass virality nonsense. Make content for your target audience. Be very fucking specific. Pick a pain point of your target audience that is financially qualified and help them solve the problem. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, if I see a video that has all types of gimmicks and transitions and all this stupid shit, but I don't learn anything from it, I'm not watching that shit again. Yes, it's cool. Yes, it gives you dopamine. And people will argue, well, if it reaches a lot of people, won't it get to your target audience? This is the problem with that. Let me tell you why. Here's why I disagree with that, right? I've said in the past, yeah, what you can do is you can make top of funnel content that only speaks to your target audience. But the problem with that is this. Here's the issue. When you're so focused on creating top of funnel content, right, you can't go deep into the pain points of your target audience. The people who master personal branding can do a little bit of both, but that's a high level skill. That is a high level skill that will take you so long to figure out. And I don't think it's worth the time, right? I have that skill because I've been making content for 8 fucking years. I can make videos that I know are top of funnel, but only my target audience would take action on it. But even then, even me that's been making content for 8 years, I would much rather talk to the people who I can help, because your target audience that's financially qualified, that just wants information, these are the people I can help. You guys who watch this channel, did you notice that you don't need me to edit the video a certain way? You don't need me to have gimmicks in the video. You're just coming for information. Do you see what I'm talking about? So you have to think about how you do things. If you're watching my business videos, if you're watching how to build a personal brand, and you can sit up here and not need gimmicks and tricks, you're my target audience. And then I want you to think about it as well. Who are the people who you're going to be having services for? They think like you. These people don't have time. They don't need to sit up there and watch a fucking video that is 5 minutes long that has all a bunch of gimmicks and tricks. If you don't give them information quickly and show yourself as an authority, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. So I would argue, based on what I'm seeing with my content, based on Like the amount of students that we're getting that are like hardcore, like, I just want you to help me. I don't give a fuck with none of this other shit. Based on what I'm seeing is working right now, I don't think virality is important. And this should be music to your ears. This should be music to your ears. So you mean tell me, FitX Fearless, I don't gotta go viral to get rich? Nope. Absolutely not. I have several students that don't even have 10,000 followers that are already getting clients. Why is that? Because the people they're trying to help want information. The people they're trying to help want solutions. Those people don't got time to sit on their fucking phone and scrolling all day. let me just put the question back to you. Maybe you watch top of funnel content. Would you buy? Answer my fucking questions in the chat. Would you buy if the top of funnel content make you purchase with your fucking credit card? No, you know it's not true. The videos that you see that get millions and millions of views, are those the videos that you go and say, here's my fucking credit card? People vote with their wallets. They vote with their money. Right? Virality is just, in my opinion, it's vain. These are vanity metrics. Right? And this is coming from somebody who's gone viral hundreds of times. I got literally 200 million views last year on YouTube, on my main channel. 200 million. I got 205 million specifically. 205 million views on my main channel. 279 million views. And the fucking content that made me the most money was the ones where I was talking to my financially qualified avatar. Take my advice. It's going to make you some money. Trust me. I've gone viral. That shit is going to be dopamine, vanity metrics that make you feel good about yourself. Then you're going to look in your fucking bank account and be like, that didn't make a fucking difference. Damn. That didn't make me no fucking money. You will make more money making content. Literally, pick. All you got to do is this. This should be music to y'all fucking ears, man. I'm telling you guys, it has never been a better time to start a personal brand. For somebody that's been making content for 8 years to tell you that you don't need to be fucking go viral to make money, you should be fucking excited. All you got to do, bro, is pick a pain point. Pick a pain point of your financially qualified avatar, the person that you want to help, that wants information on how to solve a specific problem. Pick a pain point. Every video you make, you're helping them solve a pain point. You're helping them overcome a pain point. Look at my videos as an example. Watch my videos. They're going to show you how to do this shit. If you look at every single video of mine that's on my business page, I'm solving a specific problem. I'm either changing your mindset about things, or I'm proposing and giving you new solutions to problems that you're facing. That's how you do it. That's why we're getting people to join the mentorship from this business channel that has less than 10,000 subs. You don't need 1 million followers. People that have money want information, all right? Because they see the value in the content. Damn, this information is helpful. I don't got to waste my time doing this, and this. Damn, this is valuable, right? Think about the things that make you pay. Think about the things that make you bring out your wallet. Do you bring out your wallet for top of funnel content or information that solves your pain point? Which one do you bring out your wallet and say, here? That's the one you need to make more of. And I guarantee you start focusing on making content consistently. That means 2 to 3 YouTube videos a week. Solving a specific pain point in detail, right? One short a day. Solving a specific pain point in detail. I guarantee you, before you know it, you will start to have a more loyal audience. You can make $1 million off of 1,000 followers. Swear to God. You can make $1 million a year off 1,000 followers. If your 1,000 followers are financially qualified and you provide them with solutions, they don't give a fuck about all that extra shit. You will be printing money. All right? So listen, don't forget, right? Free live training tomorrow for all my guys who are making $5 grand a month and up, want to take their personal brand to, right? You want to take your personal brand to 6 figures and up, right? I built my personal brand to 7 figures, and I'm giving back. I'm teaching you guys how to do the same thing, right? And build your brand to 6 figures plus, right? And eventually 7 figures. Live training is tomorrow, right? Make sure you click the link in the description and the pinned comments. Make sure you're there. Make sure you sign up, right? And if you're a guy that just wants to work with me privately, right? You're ready to get started. You're a hard worker, right? You understand the value of investing in yourself. There's also going to be a link in the chat on how to apply to join my inner circle. So you can get these tips and tricks, and I will hold your hand through how to do the content, the branding, and the marketing and sales side. Okay? Link in the description and pinned comments. I'll get back with you guys next time.